schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams, echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries and blackened void, demons that I once enjoyed, now my strength they can't avoid, living past I'm forced to destroy. I suppose the blood they crave, spirits risen from the grave, clawing beasts the souls they save. I'll be fighting till I cave, monsters hiding in my fears, bloody masks and deadly leers, fending off the painful jeers, victory drowning my tears. Battle cries and blackened void, demons that I once enjoyed, now my strength they can't avoid, living past I'm forced to destroy. 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 Moonlit graves and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams, echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries and blackened void, demons that I once enjoyed, now my strength they can't avoid, living past I'm forced to destroy. To destroy. To destroy. To destroy. To destroy. To destroy.
In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echoes shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength in peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease.
Hey everybody, how's it going? And Fee, my night's going good. Give me just one moment. Ah, too loud. Alright, there we go. Alright, if the music is too loud, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna start getting to work. And I don't know if I answered yet. My night's going pretty well, Fee. I'm still recovering from being sick this past week. Shit. I'm also fully awake and aware, as you can tell. Yeah. How are you doing? Hey, Noel. Welcome to the stream. How you been doing? I don't want to wake up. There's not enough caffeine. So, tonight, rather than doing our map design, since we reached a stopping point on that last time, one of the things I need to do is some converting to a new document. So, I am going to be working on... you're not work. Oops. Wrong tab. There we go. So, we are going to be working on updating the new shit to the books. Yeah. So, for our new listeners, I'm Alan. I'm from Mr. Bitey's. We are a tabletop RPG game design company. We are new. Very nice. What you working on, if you don't mind me asking? The Shattered World is our upcoming modern fantasy tabletop RPG. For basically, I don't know how into tabletop RPGs you are, but basically combined the aesthetics of a cyberpunk or a Shadowrun mixed with the World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, and the like. Combine that with the heavy tactics of an OGL OSR style game, so your D&Ds, your Pathfinder, etc., with a little bit of Rifts and SimCity, because I like to be fucking complicated. Basically, in a high fantasy game like D&D or Pathfinder, you hunt down the dragon in its dungeon with sword and shield and spell. And in the Shattered World, you hunt down the dragon in an abandoned mall with shotgun and flamethrower. Alright, let me get to the right tab. What did I have that at? 40. Let's drop that down to 36. We've already got... it. Nice. Good luck on your lore. If you want to share any of it, again, not pushing, but if you do, let me know. I'd love to hear it. And thank you. We've been working on the game for a while now. We're actually in the playtest phase. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I do a playtest group on this channel. So if you ever get bored and you happen to be up at that time, feel free to stop by. We've got different we have God, I hate words. We have different interactions, requests, rewards, things you guys can do to interact with the players. God, I can't talk today. Hey, Super. And Time, you read the fine print, or you didn't, and that's on you. My lawyer says I'm covered. Good to see you both on the stream. Welcome back. How you doing? Alright, I just had... Yes. We'll leave it that for now. Did I? Okay, no, it's still there. And then even though we explained it earlier, I like to explain it again here since it's relevant. No, I'm not going to include it. I don't want to redouble information. Let me get the layout done first, and then I can always redouble. Basically, what I was debating adding is a re-explanation on how skills work. Yay! Yes. You can't prove that. Mr. Bitey is a fully licensed lawyer. The fact that he just happens to look like me with a mustache is completely irrelevant. And Mad's feeling okay. Not quite as bad as the other day. Not 100%. Basically the same way I'm feeling. And complicated lore is awesome. Remind me one day to tell you about the game I ran where a player retconned the fucking campaign, and by the end of it there were 4 distinct timelines? Yes. Fun times. The moral of the story is be very careful playing Besom. Anyway, what I was saying is the Shattered World is a classless system. You put your points directly into your attributes and skills as you quote unquote level up. So, all skills range from 0, no aptitude in it, to 7, which is max human potential. For merits specifically, merits, if you're familiar with games like D&D or Pathfinder, merits are feats. Merits are the individual tricks and tips and special little abilities you have that the average player doesn't. They're the things that help separate you from everybody else. Basically, skills are divided into 3 rough levels of power. At 1 rank, you are a rookie. Basically, you're a glorified flashlight holder, right? You're starting to learn how to do the job. You're not competent enough to do it on your own yet. At 4, you are a specialist. Not only are you competent enough to do your job on a day-to-day basis without being supervised, but you started to learn tricks to really narrow in what you do. 7 is pinnacle. At the pinnacle level, the example I give is always composers. If we're writing a list of the best composers of all time, you and I may not agree whether it's Beethoven or Bach or whoever that tops that list, but we all have pretty much the same names on that list. That's what a 7 is at. You know, if you're a 7 in athletics, when people are sitting down to talk about who's the star athlete of this generation, we may not all agree you're top of the list, but we all agree you're on the fucking list. Yay, time travel. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Time travel is necessary. You can't have a properly complicated, overly complicated thing without time travel. It's a rule, I don't make the rules. Okay. that a little bit. Okay. That made no change. Oh well, fuck it. Hey, Mad, how you doing? Alright. Back on topic. Welcome back. I feel that. Both super being a softie and the price of eggs. Both those are true statements. Alright. Oh, my dreams. Yeah, no shit. Um, right, fair warning. I know at least one of you is new to the stream. I am vulgar as shit. I am ADHD as hell. Yeah. I also forget where my camera is half the time. I think one day I got off on a random tangent because of time. Um, ADHD is squirrels, you're not wrong. One time, courtesy of time, I got off on topic and talked about fixing global warming using a giant ice making machine. Um, in a shitty southern accent. Yeah. Because I am a fucking professional. Yes. There we go. There's the right page. Oh, I love you idiots. Bottom of my heart. I just have to hope the giant ice machine isn't made by McDonald's. That shit'll never work. Good timing time. Uh, so just a heads up, everybody. I'm not ending the stream right now. But at 9:30 rather than 10:30, I am going to start the raid to another channel. Again, Noel, I know you're new to the stream. One of the things I typically do is the last 15 minutes of the stream, we raid another channel in the same category that we're currently in. Ugh. I used to work for a imitation Starbucks at a bookstore, and I cleaned the soda machine one time and nearly fucking upchucked.
Oh.
God. But yeah, usually on Monday nights we go till 10:30. I am not able tonight. So at 9:30 I'm gonna start the raid and we'll see somebody who's pretty awesome. I don't know who the fuck that's gonna be, but we're gonna stalk him and watch him and it's gonna be awesome. Excuse me. No hell. Sorry, need something that's moving a little quicker. Hey, Super. Absolutely you can. Sorry, just now saw this. Fuck me. What's their name? Rev Eldridge? Hold, please. Yeah, absolutely. I see him. I will. I'm not a follower of them yet. That's also my other rule. I always try and do someone new that I'm not actively following. But once, yeah, so in the next 10 minutes or so, when I start the raid, I will absolutely do them. We did. We got a couple pages made. Which is... fucking fuck. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, we got a couple pages made, which is good for me. Thanks for the recommendation, Super. I appreciate it. Damn, that's what I was afraid of. So anything after attributes by a total of 2. 7 more minutes. I at least want to hit the hour mark. Alright. Sorry tonight's stream hasn't been riveting all. I do appreciate all of you who have shown up. Normally our stream schedule is as follows. Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I hop on and we do a game design stream. Maybe. Sometimes I do map making. Sometimes I just do basic game design and discussion and talking like we're doing now. There's always a lot of swearing and always a lot of fun. Again, those are every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All times I'm about to tell you are in Eastern time. Tuesdays and Thursdays I do what we call Bitey's Breaks, and that's where I take a break from beating my head against the wall, otherwise known as editing, to sit down and play some games, typically in the urban fantasy, urban horror genre. So right now we're playing Control. And then, excuse me, in the past we've played Cyberpunk and Shadowrun. Control, I think we're getting close to the end in. So we're going to figure out what we want to play after that. Sundays, so that's Tuesday and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern is when we do our Shattered World live stream, and that is again our game. Right now our players are trekking through a mall. They are attempting to find a tear, which is a rip in reality that supernatural creatures are being drawn to. So, give me one moment. I'm gonna go ahead and start that raid now. Again, I apologize, everybody. This past week has just not been great. And while I'm doing... Oh, excuse me. While I'm doing better, I'm still not 100%. Alright, the raid has started. I will see y'all over there in just a minute. Otherwise, y'all take care, be safe, and I will see you next time. Thanks again for stopping by.